The difference is, as a teacher, I had more vocabulary. All right? But your comprehension skills, your pronunciation, everything, it's more or less at that level. So, as with it in your mind, let's try to develop it from here. All right? So, let's go, guys. I'm going to share my screen with you. Enzo, I know you have answered some of these questions before. You have done some of these. You have already learned about some of these nouns before, but I wanted to do it again. Remember, try to contextualize the sentence. Don't give me any random sentence like there is a white room, I don't know where. No, I want you to contextualize it. Give me a good example, something you'd use in your daily life, okay?
Okay.
Both of you. Let's go. House. Alicia, this class is probably going to YouTube, all right? So if you don't want to show up, if you don't want to have your face displayed, uh, I would like to ask you to turn off your camera, all right?
So I'm
Let's
the
go.
first one?
You're the first one, Enzo. You're the first to arrive.
Okay. Uh, I have to contextualize something, so
Using the noun house. Remember, noun means substantivo, right? Noun.
okay. I will go to my friend's house tomorrow.
Okay, but are you sure of it?
Kind of.
So it's better to use going to.
Yeah.
Remember, you have two options to say eu irei. You have will for possibilities and plans, and you have going to for something you have planned and you are sure you're going to do. All
So
right?
it would be I will go to my friend's house tomorrow.
I'm going to my friend's house tomorrow.
Okay.
It's a certain thing. Okay?
Okay.
Uh, Alicia, the same, please.
Mm,
Be creative.
yeah, that's my problem. Um, when I was a child, nossa,
I. Se você quiser usar um costumava aí, você utiliza a expressão used to. Used to.
when I was a child, I used to be afraid on, of, cara, deu branco, peraí.
What do you want to say in Portuguese?
This is the most simple thing. Calma.
Be, don't be afraid of using Google Translator, okay? Just don't look for the translation of the whole sentence. Look only for words, okay? Translate only words, specific words. But you can use Google Translator if you don't know it. Alicia, do you hear me?
Ok, calma, eu tive que consultar. Agora vai.
No worries.
When I was a child, I used to be afraid of the movie Monster House.
Monster House. Yeah, that's it. Why am I telling you that? You can use the Google Translator if you want. Because if you stick to only using the words you know, you're not developing. Okay? You're not evolving. You need to try to use new words, and if you don't know it, it's no problem for you to search for that. All right?
All right.
So let's go. So now you have one more word in your vocabulary. Closed. Close it in this case, not
Close.
closed. Sorry, close it.
Let me think. You know, Clothes are very scary when they are darker with lights, you know?
Okay.
Very much
So you
scary.
can say something like closets are very scary when the lights are off.
Yeah, clothes are very scary when the lights are off.
Exactly. Pretty good. Uh, Alicia, please.
Tá. Closet is something that I always wanted since I have
Since I was.
since I was I really don't know how to complete the sentence.
Since I was. What age? Or what part of your life? You have infância, childhood. Você tem criança, child. Você tem a idade específica, when I was, I don't know, 5 years old, né? Many possibilities here.
Closet is something that I have always wanted since I was a kid,
A child in this case.
a child.
Nice. Okay. And do you know the meaning for the word for armário specifically? Because closet is something we also use here in Brazil. We say closet to refer to places or rooms we use to store clothes, right?
Mhm.
But what about armário? How would you say armário? Do you know, guys?
I really don't know.
Cabinet.
Armário.
Cabinet. All right. I would like to ask you to turn on your captions so you can see how everything is written. Okay?
Mhm.
Cabinet. Armário. So let's go, guys.
Sim, desculpa, tá falando em português. Tem que falar mais inglês. Mas se eu fosse falar, por
No
exemplo, vou
problem.
pegar o armário da cozinha, eu usaria cabinet.
Cabinet. Yeah. That's it. Okay? Example. Could you take some groceries on the kitchen in the kitchen's cabinet? Could you take some groceries in the kitchen's cabinet? Percebe?
Ok.
Oh, or could you grab some groceries for me in the cabinet in the kitchen? Ok? Você poderia usar o from em vez do in também. Could you grab some groceries from the cabinet in the kitchen? Também funciona. We have many ways to express something, you know? The same way we do in Portuguese, we can do it in English. You can use the words you know to express the same thing, but with these different words, all right? Enzo, garage.
Garage. I'm sorry, but could I go to the bathroom?
Okay, go on. Alicia, garage.
Mm, I hope in the future that I have one car, so that can possible. No. So that will be. Não. Eu quero falar
It
que
will.
assim eu vou conseguir usar a garagem do meu prédio.
So let's go. I hope to one day have a car.
Uhum.
This way,
Uhum.
I'll be able to use my my buildings in this case, right? Porque você falou prédio. My building's garage. Can you repeat?
Some words are missing in my mind. Like,
Let's go.
can you repeat, please?
Okay. I don't know if I remember exactly what I said, but
Yeah.
I'm going to try my best. I hope to have a no. What was the expression? Oh, okay. I hope in the future I will have a car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Future, I will have a car.
So I can use my building's garage. Ou
So
my
I can.
building's park, nesse caso, porque no caso do apartamento não é uma garagem, é um estacionamento. Então é parking lot ou park simplesmente.
Uhum.
Uhum. Vamos
Eu-
lá?
É que você falou algo que eu poderia ter usado, que é I will be able. Something
Ah,
like
é
that.
verdade, eu usei o I'll be able. So I'll be able to use my building's garage. É verdade.
Marriage.
I'll be able. Eu serei capaz. I'll be able.
So I hope
In the future.
here I will have a car.
So I'll
So
be able.
use my building's garage.
Exactly. So in this case, as you're talking about a building, it's not a garage, it's a parking lot.
A parking lot.
Ok? Um estacionamento.
Parking lot. Okay.
Enzo, are you back? Enzo, are you here? Okay, not yet. Let's go. Garden.
I try to be more creative in that because I just can say the same thing. I hope in the future I will have a garden.
Yeah. Try to be more creative and try to bring it to your own context, you know? Like something you've been through in your life, a garden you used to like playing like at your grandmother's house or something like this. Try to bring it to your context so you use expressions which you could use in a normal conversation, you know?
Okay. Garden.
Think about what people usually do in a garden. Think about what the definition garden really is, you know?
This is something that I thought because garden in the sense of an house or garden like
Yeah, a garden, not in the sense of a yard, of a house's yard. Okay,
uh,
when we are talking about a house, the place in a house where you can hang out or have picnics or you know
mhm.
the free space in our house, we do not call it garden. We call it
uh,
yard, front yard or backyard. Okay, garden are more generalist. You can have a
mm,
garden in your house, of course, but you could also have a garden in any other place.
mhm. This is difficult. um,
I will help you. What is the most funny thing to do in a garden?
for me, uh, see a lot of animals, not animals, more like
Wildlife, right?
yeah, yeah, wildlife.
Wildlife. It's generalist. It refers to any kind of wild animal you see. It may
Mhm.
be insects, it may be birds, anything. Okay? Wildlife. So try to put this information into a sentence. Of course,
I
it
like
was
to,
already a sentence, but try to create a new
yeah,
sentence talking about it.
I really like to go to my grandma garden because there's a lot of wildlife in there,
Mm-hmm.
cats too, and I really like cats.
Okay. So in this case, it's my grandmother's, not my grandmother. Okay. Do not forget it. Forget it. My grandmother's garden.
Mm-hmm. I said grandma. That's wrong?
No. Yeah, no, it's right, but you need to say grandmas in this case.
Oh, okay.
You know, grandmothers or grandmas, whatever, it doesn't matter. But you need to add the single quote s after it
Uh,
to express ownership.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
I get. Yeah.
Uh, Enzo, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. So please, buddy, give me an example using the word garden.
What was her sentence?
Can you repeat, Alicia? It
My
don't need
sentence?
yeah, it doesn't need to be exactly the same, but the same meaning, of course.
No, I know. I just don't want to copy that.
Repeat it, Alicia, please.
I really like to go to my grandma's garden because there's a lot of wildlife in there and cats too.
That's it. Pretty specific.
Yeah.
Maybe mine's one will be much more specific.
Okay, even better.
So, for some reason, on United States, some of the teenagers likes very much to kick the gnomes on the gardens.
Like very much to what?
Kick the gnomes on the gardens,
Oh,
the
to
ones.
kick the gnomes. In English, we do not say gnomes. We say gnomes, just gnomes.
I said no.
What?
I said no.
Yeah.
Gnome.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Yeah. But why do you think so, Enzo? Where did you came out with this answer?
So, very much because no, sorry. On my majority of the films, there are some scene like this.
Oh, okay. You've seen it in movies.
Yeah, very much,
Okay.
very much.
So, Alicia, pay attention to the use of the present perfect here.
Mm-hmm.
What did I ask him? So, you have seen it in movies. Why did I use the present perfect tense here?
Because they are. He is. Sorry. He is watching. I can give a better answers, but I have to think more.
Okay, take your time.
Um,
I said, so you've seen it in movies. You have seen it in movies. Think about what he said, what he saw.
mhm.
He has seen uh, children doing something in gardens, and we are talking about
The garden.
the garden. So
Yeah.
if the garden is the subject right now,
Mm-hmm.
and he has watched a movie in the past where he could see something related to it right now, he needs to use the present perfect tense. I need to ask it using the present perfect tense because it's about something that happened in the past. He watched the movie where a kid kicked a gnome in a garden, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But we are talking about it. We are talking about gardens right now. So it's something that happened in the past and has some value right now
Mm-hmm.
because we are talking about gardens. Do you get it?
I get it. I want to say something like this.
No, no problem. No problem. You don't need to be, uh, of course, if it's a matter of I don't know the right words to use, it's good
Mm-hmm.
that you learn it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be satisfied when you don't remember some words. Don't be satisfied. Go out of your comfort zone, okay?
Okay.
But it's not mandatory that you know how to define exactly the present perfect. The important thing here is that you understand it and know how to use it, of course.
Okay.
Know when to use it, not exactly how.
Yeah.
Enzo, kitchen. Let's go.
Kitchen. Um, I lost my creativity.
You used it in the last question.
Yeah.
Take your time. Try to came up with a simple sentence. You don't need to always use complex sentences.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I just my mind goes blank when I
What
think
do you
about
usually do in the kitchen?
eat.
Okay, so try to use the verb to eat in a sentence involving the kitchen.
Uh, I normally go to the kitchen to eat my dinner or make my dinner.
All right. Okay, pretty good. What about you? What about you, Alicia?
Hum, como que eu posso dizer madrugada? Não é midnight ou é
No, madrugada é early morning
early
or
morning.
early in the morning. Okay?
So my cats usually steal food from the kitchen in the early morning.
Uhum.
Okay.
Aí você vai ter duas opções, tá? Quando a gente for falar de madrugada, pessoal. Quando for uma madrugada próximo, bem pertinho do dia amanhecer, é early morning, né?
Ah,
Quando for uma madrugada mais pra noite, é late night.
so in this case, I want to say the late night.
Ok. Late in the night. Ok?
Okay.
Can you repeat using the right expression then?
Okay. So my cats usually steal food from the kitchen in the late night.
Ok. Pretty good. Bathroom. Let's go, Enzo.
Bedroom. Bedroom has like two paths. Or you stay there to just cry on the bed all day, or you just sleep.
Okay. So you have two options with a bathroom: to cry and to sleep. That's it.
Yeah,
I think it's because bathroom is the safest place we have, you know?
yeah. It's like a checkpoint.
It's a checkpoint, exactly. Your personal spot. Uh, Leticia? Leticia, sorry. Leticia is another student, Alicia. Sorry. Your name sounds your name sounds the same. That's
Yeah,
why I'm doing this mistake. Sorry.
that's okay.
What about you? Give me a sentence using bathroom.
I really like the sentence that he said. Oh my god, a checkpoint. That's perfect. Um, I will use usually again. I usually sing a lot in my bedroom when I wake up.
Okay. You sing in the morning?
Yeah, I really like to sing, especially in the morning when I wake up. Like, it's mandatory every
Oh my
day.
God. I like to sing, but in the morning, it's not, in the morning it's complicated. I'm kind of mute in the morning, you know?
When I am alone, I sing a lot, but when somebody is with me, I just stay mood too. So, yeah.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. We are. I usually sometimes I think to myself, well, maybe if I wasn't too shy, I could be an artist. You know?
Yeah, I think.
But it's just a dream.
Yeah, I really like to sing. Like, it's my favorite hobby. I can say that. Favorite hobby. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's your favorite hobby.
But
All
I
right.
think, oh, but this stuff, this is cringy. Don't do that.
Doing what?
What?
Doing what?
I don't understand what you.
Singing. Do you think
Yeah,
singing is cringe?
No, singing K-pop and
Ah, I know. You like it. You like to sing this kind of thing.
yeah, Bob, Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay, but that's the matter with art, Alicia. If it's good art, it doesn't matter with the style, you know? If you're good at it, people are going to get amazed.
Yeah.
Amused, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It doesn't matter if you're singing K-pop, if you're singing, I don't know, MC da Leste, anything. Everything is good when when you put some effort in it, you know?
Yeah. You are.
Uh, okay, keep going.
I think this is from when you are at school and you are trying to prove something to the other people that you like the most complex type of music. But now I just listen what I want to listen and sing what I want to sing.
Yeah. So I think it's like when we are teenagers. No offense, Enzo. I know you're 15 years old still, but it's true, buddy. When we are at your age, we usually tend to be divided into tribes. You know, like the people who likes funk, the people who likes samba, the people who likes rock, and so on. But as you get older, you realize that you don't need it. You know, you can
Yeah.
use the best of everything.
That's why my playlist has almost every type of music.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think the teenagers around your age are more like you, or do you think they are still being divided into tribes?
Uh, I think none of them. I think they are annoying as fuck.
Okay, okay, that's your opinion. No opinion about it. Uh, I remember that I have many different phases in my life, right? There was a time when I felt like I liked rock, and when I was around your age, I started liking uh, I don't know, uh, pop music, you know, and funk because I started frequenting some parties and things like that. And nowadays, I'm completely free. I feel completely free. Sometimes I'm just singing here in my bedroom, anything I want. The neighbors are all hearing me singing it. Uh, I think my girlfriend uh, it's completely ashamed of me singing like a crazy guy here, but it just doesn't matter to me anymore. You know, I will sing whatever I
Yeah.
want anytime I want, and it is pretty nice. It's pretty funny to do so. Let's go, guys. Stairs.
Stairs.
Remember, the expressions related to stairs. You can go up a stair or you can go down a stair.
Let me think. Um, how do you say tropeçar in English?
It depends. Uh, tropeçar no sentido chutei alguma coisa ou tropeçar no sentido escorreguei?
Escorreguei.
I slipped.
So, if you slip, walking up the stairs is kind of normal, but if you sleep going down the stairs, it's not cool.
Why so?
So if you sleep down the stairs, the chance of you surviving that
Yeah,
it's low.
yeah, I agree with you. Do you remember that soap opera character who dies falling off a stair? Falling off some
Wait,
stairs. Do you remember that Nazaré something?
no,
Do you
I know
remember it,
other
Alicia?
character.
That character? Lembrando, soap opera é como a gente fala novela em inglês, tá? Do you remember that that soap opera character Nazaré, Alicia?
Nazareth.
Yeah, there's a lot of memes about her. She looking to nowhere and thinking a lot of things and doing calculations on her mind. It's one of the memes. There's another one showing her falling off the stair, you know? And she was a pretty bad person. Nazaré Tadasco. I think that I think that's it. That's her name.
So that's was deserved.
Yeah, totally deserve it. But I wish I wish you will remember what I'm talking about. It would be funnier, you know?
Nazareth. I've never heard about it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Whatever. Let's go, Alicia. Give me an example.
He is so much creative than me. I just say simple sentences.
He's being more creative because we have been doing it for a longer time, you know?
An K-pop idol fell down the stairs when she was in a concert.
Did she die or something?
No, she's okay.
She's okay. All right. Good to hear
Right.
that.
but her face changed completely after that. So
Nazaré Nazaré Tedesco didn't have the same luck.
oh my god.
Yeah, she died. Let's go. Bathroom, guys. You can
Bathroom.
start. Enzo, please.
You don't want to know what happens inside the bathroom.
Yeah, for sure. Private space. Private space, totally. Let's go, Alicia. Your time.
Oh my god. I can say the same thing. I hope that I don't have nothing to say about bathrooms.
Okay. It's good for you. I have many stories to tell about bathrooms.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Not good stories.
Especially when we are talking about parties, I think.
No. Bathrooms like awkward situations in bathrooms. Like when you are doing number 2 and someone opens the door, you know? And usually you do a face like and you
Oh
look
my-
to the person the person looks back at you and both of you are completely ashamed of it, you know? And you just don't talk about it anymore.
anymore, but you remember it every
But you
time.
remember and the other person remembers it
Every
as well,
time
you know? They'll never forget it. Once it happens, it's never going to go away.
of the life, our lives.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh my god, this remember me, Rick and Morty.
Yeah, totally. But Rick and Morty happens in a garage. This is a basement. What's the difference?
The basement stays on the underground.
Underground,
No.
under the house. Exactly.
A sentence with basement.
Before you give you give me your answer, Enzo. Alicia, pay attention. This is what I want from you. This is how we created machine learning, for example, connecting one knowledge to the other. So I'm asking you to be creative. At the moment you saw this picture, it reminded you of the cartoon Rick and Morty.
Mhm.
So think about what you can do with it. All right, when it's your time to answer.
Okay.
Let's go, Enzo, please.
So if there aren't any Rob from what is the name of the cartoon?
If there aren't any,
Amazing World of Gumball. You know Rob, don't?
Okay, Rob from the I know the character.
Yeah.
I thought you are trying to say the verb to rob or something
No.
like this.
If there aren't any Rob on my basement, I'm okay with it.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
But in this case, Rob is isn't that guy with the big nose?
No, it's the one who was corrupted on the series.
Oh, I'm not certain about who's this guy exactly. I'm sorry.
Uh, he just lives on Gumball's basement for a while, robbing his fridge.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's not about that I don't know that in that episode of Smiling Friends, the guy wasn't in the basement. He was inside the walls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alicia, sorry. Let's go.
Um Rick does all kinds of experiments in the basement of his house.
Exactly. And people may think it's wrong. People may say, "No, he doesn't do experiments in the basement. He does it in the garage." But in the I think in the last season or the two last seasons, we realized that he has a huge structure below his house, under his house, you know? So your answer is pretty correct to say so. Okay? Laundry room, Enzo.
A laundry room.
So remember, we have the laundry room, which is the place where we do the laundry. The laundry is related to clothes, to cleaning clothes in general. Okay? A
Yeah.
lavanderia. But laundry room is the place where it happens.
So, uh, this is kind of a curiosity, but I don't know if it's true, but a laundry room has very much accidents involving babies
Really?
because of the products. Yeah,
Oh, okay. That's why it's written on every bottle. Keep it safe from children.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Alicia?
Como eu posso dizer lotado? No sentido, tipo, extravasando, assim, de lotado.
It's too. Uh, aí vai ter vários contextos, né? Você vai falar do quê? Lotado de quê? De pessoas?
I imagine my laundry room like a lot of clothes in
Oh,
there.
okay. So it's stuffed.
Stuffed. Okay.
Agora, se fosse de pessoas, lotado de pessoas, seria crowded.
Crowded. Vou anotar.
Stuffed é stuffed, né? E crowded. Stuffed para coisas, crowded é, para pessoas, né?
Crowded has the same meaning of, how I can say it, like something good about some person.
No. There is
Oh.
the adjective crowded, que é uma
Mm-hmm.
característica, né? Lotado ou muvucado, né? Vamos dizer assim. And there is the noun crowd, que é
Crowd.
plateia ou uma reunião de pessoas com muitas pessoas, entende?
Uhum. Agora uma pergunta, como seria, tipo, um negócio de ovacionado, assim? A pessoa foi
Cheered.
church, verdade. Okay, so when I have a lot of exams, my laundry room gets stuffed.
Stuffed with what?
Stuffed with clothes.
Stuffed with clothes. All right. Pretty good. Okay, guys, the last one for today.
Living room.
Living room.
living room. So it's very good to watch some films on the living room, but play games, it depends on the game, because if it's like some game like with very much blood, like, and your parents aren't very liberal, I just prefer don't say anything about it.
Okay, maybe you're going to get beaten a lot.
Yeah,
When I was around 12 years old, I had a PlayStation 2, and I loved to play GTA St. Andreas on my PlayStation 2, and there was a lot of codes you
yeah.
could do to get uh, uh, weapons and cars and vehicles, anything. And there was a code in which I could get a chainsaw. Do you know what is a chainsaw?
Yeah.
Do you know what is a chainsaw, Alicia?
No, no.
A serra elétrica. So
Mm,
there was a code in which I could get a chainsaw, and it was really funny to get to cut the heads out of the people in the game, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember that once I did it, and my father saw it. He just took my video game and crushed it on the ground. You know, it was pretty
Yeah.
sad. I cried a lot because of it.
So my father is very liberal, but I never had this type of experience. But I just discovered that on the police station has a dildo on the a bathroom. I just discovered that it was a dildo like 2 years after that.
Really,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
man. After I did it, I know what is a dildo, but I didn't imagine that there were dildos in police stations.
They are.
Why is that?
I don't know.
It's crazy, man. I think it's for some kind of research, some kind of inspection, you know. But I wouldn't like to go through this inspection for sure.
Me too.
Alicia,
mm, my God, I can say something. I really don't know, but
what comes to your mind when you see this picture?
you guys make me remember something, but just a simple sentence. Like I used to watch Resident Evil, my dad playing Resident Evil in the living room, but I couldn't play because I was too scared of it. So I just watch it and goes out of the living room when the the scenes were too violent, you know.
Yeah, and but what Resident Evil your father used to play?
The four,
The
four
4? It's the best one.
is the
Resident Evil
best.
4, Resident Evil
Yeah,
4 was part of my childhood, you know?
me too.
I've played it so many times that I cannot even count it. I used to gather all my friends at my house so we could play all together, you know, because I was too scared to play it by myself.
I remember the scene of the. É incrível, como eu estou aqui, eu não lembro das palavras mais básicas em inglês.
Você quer dizer fase, né?
Yes, yes.
Phase. Só que é PH, tá? Não é com F.
It's in the start of the game, the church, the scene of the church when
Yeah.
the zombies are coming. It's staying in my mind
Lord
for
Sadler.
Yeah.
Tenemos que irmos. I remember it. I remember it a lot. It was. Do you remember the chainsaw guy in this stage?
Yeah, no, this is so hard.
It was hard to kill that motherfucker.
Yeah. So hard.
Yeah. Uh, Enzo,
I
have you
watched.
ever played it?
What?
Have you ever played it? Resident Evil 4?
No, but I wanted so hard to play it.
Okay, Lisa, so keep talking about it so Enzo can know it better.
I saw that they make a and oh my god, just makes me buy it so much, but I don't have a computer to play it no more. And but I want it so much.
Yeah. I like to play it as well, but my computer is too crowded with professional stuff, you know? So,
The same. Don't have.
Enzo,
Yeah,
enjoy your moment, buddy. You still have 3 years. Enjoy it. Believe
Yeah.
me. Believe me, man.
thank you. So there, I know other game like Resident Evil, but it's kind of more scary and is free on Steam.
What is it?
Cry of Fear.
Cry of Fear.
The game is so good, so good.
Nice.
It's
And it
like a modest version of Half-Life.
of Half-Life.
Yeah.
And what is it?
It's a game that you control a guy named Simon, and you just need to go back home.
Exato. Enzo, just doing a
Yeah.
small correction here. We have the relative pronouns that, which, that, which, and who.
Yeah.
When will you use the relative pronoun that? When you want to introduce a relative cause and you don't want to specify exactly in which situation it happened. You just want to explain something. Like, that's the guy that I told you. Aquele é o cara que eu te falei. Não está relacionado a colocar aquele cara dentro de alguma coisa. Eu só tô mostrando que uma coisa tá ligada à outra. A minha primeira, my first statement, né? Minha primeira afirmação está relacionada à minha segunda afirmação, my second statement. Quando você vai falar que algo em que alguma coisa aconteceu, porque perceba que o que você foi falar é que algo acontece dentro do jogo, certo?
Yeah.
So instead of saying this is a game that, esse é um jogo que, você vai dizer this is a game in which, em qual ou em que. Entende?
Yeah.
So please, reformulate your sentence.
This is a game which the protagonist
In
Simon,
which,
in which the protagonist Simon has to go back home.
okay. And
I won't
probably it's a long and
spoil.
hard journey, right?
I won't spoil some things about the game because it has so many ends,
You could say
and
plot twists.
yeah, it has very much plot twists, and the game has a very good lore for an old game.
Okay. Alicia, do you want to add something to our conversation?
I would recommend to you guys to play Red Dead Redemption. This is the best game ever and ever.
I've
That's
played
it.
the old version, you know?
The one?
No, I think it was Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, it was from Xbox 360.
Mm,
For Xbox, the one we could play in Xbox 360. What was it?
maybe the first one.
Probably
I
the
really
first one. And I remember there was two different styles for the game. You could play zombie style, you know, or you could play Old West style, just Old West style, being a cowboy.
deixa eu ver. Let me see it. Mm,
Another game I used to like pretty much is Far Cry.
I've never played it.
Me too. I never played it.
Play Far Cry. It's awesome, man. It's pretty similar to Red Dead Redemption. The difference is, I think in Red Dead Redemption, you have more freedom, to do things,
Yeah.
But in general, the space, the RPG, the MMO RPG style, everything is pretty much the same.
Mm. You search about it, but now I don't have time to do this stuff. So yeah.
So try to summarize your answer.
Summarize.
Resumir, sumarizar ao pé da letra, né?
My answer.
Yeah. Since you cannot find the word you wanted to use, try to do it a different way.
Hey, I don't have time to do this.
What? Can you repeat?
I don't understand why you said.
No, you said you don't have enough time to look for the word you want to use, right?
No, I say that I don't have time to
To play the video game.
this kind of games.
Okay. Now I understand it. Yeah, that's exactly my problem. I started playing a game a few years ago called Conan.
Conan.
It's awesome. It's awesome, really. You live in a prehistoric world when you are a barbarian, and you do everything. You build houses and you hunt, you fight, you do everything. But it started getting complicated to play it because I didn't have enough time, so I ended up stopping playing it. It was pretty sad. I used to like to play it.
I searched that and I really like this kind of game when you have like a universe to explore and it's get
An open world.
Yeah, open world. That's the word.
Exactly.
I really like kind of game. More than online games like League of Legends.
Yeah, I don't like League of Legends at all. I think
Me
it's
too.
I think it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
It takes too long for a single game,
It's
Mhm.
like 30 minutes of a match now.
Yeah. What if you want to use the bathroom or something?
Yeah,
What if there is an emergency? You just
exactly.
can't stop it.
The people there are just disgusting. Like disgusting. They say horrible things in the chat.
Especially for a woman, for sure, right?
Yeah.
I think it's
True.
especially for women because it's probably a lot of random guys and kids who are just too afraid to speak with people in real life, and so when they are playing games, they do everything they do not have enough courage to do in real life.